Okay, we're back. We are trying to industrialize, tech up, establish some basic infrastructure, block up Cairo, keep him contained on the other side of this mountain range. Do the same to Hojo. Well, actually, forward settle Hojo a bit over here. These will be military cities, either one, east and west. And once we've got those east-west borders secure, we're going to continue to settle north and against the sea, I imagine. We're also taking on some barbarian encampments down here with the hopes of getting some tech boosts out of them via Sumeria's special ability. Okay. You're all healed up. You can join the fight on this side. I think this is going to be the more... or the tougher, yeah. Last episode, I sort of broke some fog over here, and 6, possibly 7 barbarian units. There were swordsmen. I don't remember if they were the strong. There were certainly a couple swordsmen there, I think. So that's a little scary. Now we're still expecting to find an encampment around here. Yeah, okay. Good. Ending war carts in open ground is always better, because that gives them 4 movement next turn. So our war carts are on the verge of becoming completely redundant. I mean, they're still much better than our warriors, obviously, but you know, there are Mamluks out, there are, we assume, samurai hiding within the borders of Japan. Right, so we're going to remove this forest and help get that campus up and running a little fast. So we've always got the campus over here with the +3 science. It's going to bump us up to 27. So we will then be stronger in science than Montezuma, which is still be 10 behind Hojo. Wow. And Saladin's just getting smarter and smarter. Okay. Let's do it. We've got some policies on and some governments that help us fight barbarians particularly well. We're going to need it for the fight over here, especially. Once we wipe out these guys, we'll sort of mosey on back. We'll sort of clear the fog out through here as we come, and we'll sort of... Maybe we'll stick our eastern army right in behind them here. Clean out the encampment. We expect to be there. Alright, so we can now upgrade our... We only have 2 warriors to swordsman. We're not going to do that, though, because it's way too expensive. We're going to wait to save as many upgrades as we can until we get the professional... I think it's the professional army. Promotion. Not promotion, pardon me. What's it called? Professional army. Okay. We're building this watermill to get the construction boost. We're building construction to get the games and rec boost. And we're doing games and rec because that will help us on our way to... Actually, it's not a requirement for feudalism. It's going to help us on our way to mercenaries, which is where you get professional army. Feudalism we want, obviously, because of the... I mean, so many reasons. It's the most important civic in the game, as far as I'm concerned. So much... I mean, it's a sort of a bottleneck. Everything else depends on it, mostly. Civil service and feudalism. So you need those to really progress much further. But you also, look, you get the farm improvements now, gain +1 for each adjacent farm. When 3 are adjacent to each other. So we have those the triangle-shaped farms. We also get the newly trained builders gain 2 extra build actions, which is just an incredible policy. And that's a crucial one as well, feudal contract. And of course it's going to give us the boost to stirrups, which is the tech that gives us knights. We'll finally be able to upgrade our war carts into useful units once more. power units, I should say, because they're still useful. All right, good. I'm sort of drawing him up. That's actually great. If I could draw him up to Cairo and get them to harass Cairo a little bit, all the better, right? He's a little surrounded, though. All right, we want the library for +2 science. I thought it was +3 or 4. Well, still nothing to shake a stick at. We still need builders. We're drastically underdeveloped. Drastically underdeveloped. Very underdeveloped. A builder in 11, a librarian. Let's do the library. It's out of the way. Then it's producing for us for the rest of the game. We also worry about granary. Well, we have a bit of money in the bank. I think I'm going to save the money for when we have the settler. I'm going to drop it here and buy some tiles. All right, so there's a barbarian. That could mean there's an encampment nearby. Keep those guys supporting each other. Okay. Forget where you're coming from, but we want you down. Right, I remember. We're sending you down to help out there. Unfortunate. We don't really care about faith. This is really the only reason we would want it. So we're not producing any great people points yet. Okay. Well, you, sir. I can take you down half. No more hurt than I want. So you're just going to tank up here. Let you kill yourself against me. What do we want to do with you? Mahabodhi Temple. That's fine. Everyone can only move one. That's great. I'll just sort of sneak up like this. Alright. So there's a lot more civs to discover. There's a lot more of the map to discover, really. I mean, we've done a lot of exploring, and really, we've only got the southwest corner of the map explored. There's a lot more civs to find, a lot more city-states to find, more importantly, at this point. I think you can hold up. Those catapults there are going to give me a little bit of grief. Why don't I pull... do I want to pull back? Right now he's attacking across the river. Let's do this and just... and hopefully he'll be okay. Okay. I want the granary soon. I want more settlers, though. I also want a commercial hub. Let's go settler. Yeah, we need more trade routes. Our money is just... our income is deplorable. You could use a bit more health. Might as well tank you up. Okay. Looks like we found... Alright, your last charge, we're sending you to get the grapes. We need some amenities for our Chinese cities. We've found... so, we expect now... I expect there'll be some sort of civ. here soon. Right, crybaby. I actually don't have much that you do not. I have some that you do not. And you actually bought some of it off of me. So don't know what the hell you're complaining about. Right, because there's a civ around here because we know that from Geneva. Good timing. Let's put you in the forest. And can sort of sneak by here. I want to make sure I can draw them over without taking any damage would be nice too. Ah. Is that France? Where are we here? Right. Could be Greece. This border could be Greece. Get out of town. Right. Okay, more production for Sipar. When's our settler coming in? 3. Now he's upgradable. I don't want to look at that. That would be all of our money. So $120 to buy a tile. On the second ring. Which will give us this. So 240 should get us... No, we don't have that. Just enough for one. Alright, hook me up some grapes. Weaken you a bit. Take you out. Maybe encourage those catapults to walk. Step a little closer. Okay, let's find out who you are. Yeah, Pericles. Pericles, Amy. Yeah. Our Chinese citizens are upset. Our Sumerian citizens are content. Our Chinese cities happen to be bigger. In general. Yeah, 125. Let's push you down here. Yeah. Just want to stay one step ahead. I want to do a bit of exploring. I don't have the... Okay. Oracle. Alright. Is that one you want to conquer or you want to build? Oh yeah, you want to conquer that. Okay. was a damage slinger over here, but we are weak. Should probably bring you back. I don't know how much I can do with just a lone warrior. And if swordsman pops out of the fog, you know, game over for you, sir. Did I forget to move you? I did. Am I mistaken? Sometimes you can sneak in a quick little move there. No? Not gonna let me. Okay, so hopefully you're going around to harass Cairo. For the moment, I'm okay there. No, I want to try that guard function. I think this is from the mod I'm running. Alert guard. I think that mod should give me a little ding whenever a unit is... I'm not sure that mod's working correctly, but this might be from that sort of a wake up when enemies are near fortification from Civ 5. Let's see what you can do in there. Well, you're almost promoted, so let's see. I could step shoot you, the warrior here. Not a bad idea, though. I might not want to step shoot him. I might just take him down a little bit, so if he does attack my archer, he's that much less effective. Okay. Get your butt up there. An Otra settler? I think so. We do have a settler. Yes, good. Okay, so we should be building more. Good. What can you see, ma'am? Okay, we're blocked off here. Let's go around those mountains. Yeah, we're heading this way slowly. Thanky donkey. Good. Best way to heal is to attack into a promotion. Still okay there. I can... Someone comes here, I can go there. I'll attack over there. I don't want to do that. Alright, let's see what's up here. Hopefully this will give you a promotion. Nope. That could be dangerous. Good. So I've split their forces up. That's happy. That is not happy. Pull you back. I like that. Okay, no problem. So we move and then we promote, yes? Move. We promote. Not the most exciting portion of the game, but you know, there are lulls in Civ. Waiting is important. It's one of the most, you know, knowing when to wait.
If bread is the first necessity of life,
Is an important skill to learn. Okay. I think we're still happy with everything. Now, I've made a mistake. We have a watermill coming online in one turn, but we've finished too much of that tech. So we do want... Settling here, we're going to want a aqueduct here. But the first thing we want is an encampment, so it's not a priority. Neither are catapults. Neither are harbors, although they are my favorite district. I would like to get a seaside city up and going as soon as possible. This is useless. Let's start sinking research into stirrups, and then we'll worry about industrial zones. Actually, possibly a better idea to do industrial zones first, because we're in no rush to build our military up yet. Yeah, we want that science. Good. Okay. Got one to send. We want to reach this as fast as possible. We do want that production in Toronto, but the science is sort of more important right now. All right. Beat a hasty retreat. You're going to take a walloping, aren't you? Who is this? Oh, okay, good. 6 or 7 right here. You know, that's fine. Hanging Gardens, it's about time. Yes, excellent, well done. Oh, you're quite far from home. That was a Grecian unit. I suppose. See, yeah, this is what Greece ended up with. Look, I bet you this is all empty. I mean, maybe it's not, but it's sort of what we were hoping to find. This sort of vast expanse in which we could settle more or less peacefully, at will, not have to worry about military, not interfere with the agenda of any AIs, and just roam around policing the world, keeping them safe from barbarians. But it was not so. Instead, we had China up in our grill. We've got a very dangerous Cairo. Someone will be the runaway leader, or in contention for the runaway leader soon, and I wouldn't be surprised if it were Cairo.
creates with the heart.
Good. One. Okay, so cavalry, I don't usually, oh shit, that wasn't that a misclick. Cavalry ignore? Zones of control? So I could have flanked him. Come in particularly handy here. This will allow me to really wallop them. I'll retain that support bonus. Okay, we need that Right. Right. Entertainment complex would be a good move at this. 18 turns to get 2 envoys and +1 amenity in the capital. Those 2 envoys will mean I get that science boost from campuses and a production boost from Toronto. So the earlier, I'm going to do it. 18 turns. All right. Okay, he will become really valuable shortly as a knight, so I'm going to, I don't want to throw him away. So I want to settle here. Let me just sort of throw you down here to mark my territory. Good. Keep it up. If our border deal runs out, I'm going to be in a lot of trouble, but I think we're okay. Just in case, I'm going to scoot up there. Oh, okay, look at that. Here's another long mountain range, but there's actually a hole in it. Is it hill? So I can actually stand here and block it. Not a bad idea until he claims it. Interesting. So I don't know if I said this already, but it's interesting to see how, you know, in every other map, it's the water. It's the water that is always the determining factor. You know, it defines the shape of the terrain. Here, it's all, as I say, it's all almost all terrain with the exception of this pond in the middle. So mountains really become the defining feature of the landscape. They sort of press you in. They determine where you're going to settle. You know, it has been influencing our decisions from the beginning, even though sort of we might not have been thinking about it explicitly. So we've sort of filled our spot, our little funnel here. It's definitely defined the sort of settling direction of Arabia. So too with Japan. I wouldn't be surprised if this were another vertical mountain range that sort of separate. Well, that would be too bad if these 2 civs are settled, because they are likely candidates to come into conflict with each other, especially because they have competing religions, I think. Aztec. Japan, yeah, good, okay. It makes me very happy to see a swordsman stepping through their territory like that. Very happy indeed. Don't know why I did that. That was dumb. Double iron. I doubt we'll ever get around to settling this far north, but you never know. Okay. So skip a turn. Good. Now, if he misses, you're in big trouble. If he misses, wouldn't that be funny if he could miss? Yeah, that's gonna be just fine. Good. Yes, I know. So we need to hook up some citrus, don't we? I feel another sneeze coming on. Please don't be startled if it happens. I'll try to catch it. All right. If he's a kill, I can... Oh, Alright, you can survive a few more hits from those catapults, no worries. You saw. It's about time you got barding. You, I want you to heal. Get out of dodge. Alright, settle. Improve. While you're... Is it the best use of it? What do I have right now? I could use a citrus. Don't want iron, eh? Huh. It's too bad. Okay, right. We want to buy this. So we can basically consider this defended, and we can just clog this up with units when we need to. And you know, it would have been nice to be able to buy this, but this is, I think, more important. We'll have our encampment. We'll have good production here. We'll have a nice place to build our units. We're probably working the sheep. That's fantastic. Good tile. Yeah, let's improve that one. Wunderbar. Okay. You. Come pluck some tasty oranges. Work it, swordsman. Do your worst. I wish you were standing on the campus. But oh well. Maybe I can lure you over. If I stand here, then if I lose borders, I've still got a way out. Okay, now, so he's actually quite strong. So barbarian horsemen, I believe, start out quite weak. They start out with 20 strength. They're just like warriors. So they're sort of a weaker version of a horseman, and they have better movement. But at some point in the game, they become, probably when you enter the medieval era, they become sort of proper horsemen. And this one is a proper horseman at 35 strength, slightly stronger than my base war card. But I do have... Am I not running oligarchy? Land melee units gain +4 combat strength. So I should be getting +5 and then another +4. That's very disappointing. Am I not a land melee unit for some reason? So the best way to deal with this horse is to just let him deal with himself. want a city killer for later on, I think. You go fetch. Nice little treat. Huh. Okay. Let's, one war card by itself isn't gonna be able to... I mean, he might sort of find a naked barbarian encampment somewhere, but he could team up with this guy. Yeah. We make that the long-term plan. Excuse me. Build 3 mines to boost apprenticeship. We've got 1. Mine. Could mine the copper. No, too risky. He can't move and shoot, so I damn it. Double damn it. Well, let's get you on top of a hill. Let's actually bring you back to our healing archer. Well, we may lose this war cart. That would be a terrible shame. Okay, I'm happy with that. All right. That should show up as 0. Okay. Right. Slingers have no zone of control, so I can escape this direction. That was not the good move, the right move. No. No, I don't. And in fact, ideally, I would have... Dang. So he may send a settler through here. How... Yeah, no surprise there. So we've surpassed Montezuma in science, 32. Greece is... Okay, good. Saladin is actually slowed down a lot. At the rate he's gaining science. Culture? How are we doing? I don't understand that at all. Okay, not even close to Greece, though. Or Montezuma, I see. Okay, so Montezuma is sacrificing science for culture, which is just the wrong move. Greece, however, strong science and culture, so they're probably going to be the civ to beat, and they also have, of course, all this space. So I expect they will be the runaway leader, and boy, that's not good. Our only hope really is that whoever this is sort of right beside Greece, and they come into friction with each other. 304, 495. Okay, I didn't lose the war cart, but so I can lure it out like so. The catapult, that is. Now my concern is I could hide from the slinger here, but the catapult gets me. Or I could go there, and something down here will get me. Nice, lucky gamble. Okay, granary. Can't have both. Build a granary and then a commercial hub. build you a settler. Turns is just fine. This is 13. That's okay. 13 turns to build it, and by then you'll have grown. 16 turns to build it, and by then you'll have grown. Good. Like that. Into your housing cap. You don't have the bonus versus damaged units. So you have the bonus versus fortified? No. Make you damaged. When it comes out of the fog up there, we're in a wee bit of trouble. Now you can just sneak out here. Right, we're waiting for them to appear. Yes, yes, good. You're probably talking about, what is it, Hattusa? Geneva. Right, pardon me. Complex comes in, we're gonna be happy. All right. Get stuffed. You're safe from everything but a chariot or a horseman. Engineering was... We needed that boost for something. Oh, good. We have 2. All right, so any more only helps the theater districts, of which we have none, and are not likely to have any soon. Good. Happy to give you open borders. Desperate for your money and for your dyes. It'll help with our production a little bit more. All right, we're probably almost ready for a cut. Maybe another turn or two. The commercial hub is finally coming into view. Badly needed for the trade route it will offer. Okay. I actually want to see what's down here. Okay. I'm not sure if I'm happy or upset about this hole in our wall. Could prove useful later. Might as well, there's no one else around. Yeah. Cavalry ignores zone of control. That's good. All right, so we're pulling you back towards our archer. And it still seems safe to assume there's a camp down here. So we're going to hard research apprenticeship, because there's just no way we're getting... that was a barbarian encampment spawn. Alert. Now hopefully it's close. Look at that. 2 holes. Where there. That could have been old. I suspect it's that one. Okay, so do we have anything close? Yes. Actually. Right. Now. I like this spot a lot. However, I'm afraid of stepping on Cairo's toes at this point. Later on, vulnerable city over here, not easily defended. No, we cannot do that. So, look at those resources. My God. Do we settle there instead of next to the iron? We settle both, I think. We're eventually going to own Fukuoka, or we should play as if we are. And this gives us... That's a tough call. City nestled between the mountains here would be very defensible. Whereas up here we have lots of food, some production here and here. Here, here, here. 2 stone and a... My word. City out here would just be, it'd be small, vulnerable, struggle to even get up walls. How is your, so you're 233. And are you at war with anybody? No. Who is at war with whom? No wars. Well, I think I want to play this. I do want some sort of gap-filling city here. Because if they snag it, I don't want to have to... If they build a city here, I don't want to have to take that from them before I get access to their capital. So that's good. And if I put it here, I'll play as if I'm going to eventually own these cities anyway. So I'll pretend they're mine, and if they were mine, I would settle probably here. I wouldn't worry about the spices or so much the grapes. This will eventually net me the iron. I'm probably going to get the iron from when I settle up there too. Yeah, let's do that. Or here. He can't surround me as easily. I can get the grapes almost for sure. Don't really need grapes though. Okay. One more settler. Being greedy, I know, but you know, there's enough space. Look, the only declaration we've had is from China, and that was a long time ago when we were right beside each other. Alright, this is looking a little sticky. Here he'll move out 2. Will they remain there and shoot? Fine, and he can't attack my cart. That's good. And his zone of control will keep the swordsman from moving two squares. Excellent. I think, yeah. 2 swordsmen at a time that cart will be fending off, though. Need some help. Well, we can keep retreating, I suppose. Perfect. So we fulfilled our promise to Hojo to not settle near him. So let's get ready to make another such promise.
Invincibility lie.
We want to keep governments. There we go, Limes. Now, what's the one that helps with encampment building? I'm interested in that one. That, if not mistaken, is civil service? No. Military tradition? Yes. Good. We'll have it in 5 turns. Excellent. All right. Here, I mean, assuming it gets walls, it'll just be that much more easier to shoot his units with me if I'm up nice and close with my city. We're going there. We're going here. We're just exploring. Okay, so that may mean there's an encampment nearby. Right, I promised to put a cut in here a long time ago, hadn't I? Okay, let's do it now. Okay. Pericles now has super builders. All right, see you in the next episode.